Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Grace, and thank you, Sue. We're going to turn it over to Karen Peabody, our team member. She's going to cover some of the Q&A we've done in other trainings. It will be in a poll format, so we do ask you to please for your participation. But before we go to Karen, we just want to highlight some reporting dates here. As you know, we have the next round of round quarter one, what Jay and Sue and Grace were demoing quarter one, Q1 quarterly reports for January 1st. Data of January 1st and March 31st will be due April 30th. Our next round of quarterly will be for April 1st to June 30th, and those will be due July 30th. And we will have another round of training before Q2. Like I said before, we will make this training available. As a reminder, some jurisdictions are required to provide annual reports. Annual reports are due this month, March 31st, but you have until April 1st because March 31st falls on a Sunday. And this is for all jurisdictions with expanded, by expanded, I mean closed transaction for the calendar year 2023. So if you do have to submit annual report, we ask you, like Jay said, please try to access the template. If you don't have any expanded transaction, you still have to acknowledge in the portal. So please jump in the portal and do that acknowledgement so you can do your submission if you have no expanded transactions. If you need any questions or any help on your annual report, we are offering office hours this Friday, and we will make ourselves available after this Friday. So please work with your OM, and we can send you that link of the times we have available so you can plug some times in so we can answer any questions, because our goal is to get clean data for the annual reports that's due March 31st. I will stop talking and hand it over to Karen for the poll. We just ask that you please, we encourage your participation. I will stop talking and hand over to Karen. Karen, do you want to take the floor?
Yeah, hi guys. I'm going to launch some questions, read them, and then you guys get to participate. And so here I go. I'm launching the first question. Hope everyone sees it. Now, if a jurisdiction does not have transaction activity due to report on the quarterly report, the jurisdiction is not required to submit a quarterly report. Two choices, guys, true or false. Giving you a minute. You guys could submit your answers. I'm seeing them coming in. Okay. I want to get you guys out soon, so I'm going to end this poll. All right. And let's see what we have here. I'm going to share the results. And it looks like most of you got it. Awesome. Awesome. It is false. Now, if a jurisdiction does not have any transaction activity to report, the jurisdiction still must submit a quarterly report. So remember that, guys. And then if there is no activity, the jurisdiction should still upload the template in the reporting portal and leave the current quarter field blank. Now, as a reminder, you must still report admin costs, EOT, during the quarter. And in addition, in accordance with the definition of program income in the allocation agreement, interest earned on SSBCI funds not invested or lent to a business counts as program income and must be reported in the quarterly report. So you guys can keep that in mind. I'm going to stop sharing here. And we're going to go to the next question, which is question 2. And I'm launching it for you guys. And if a if a jurisdiction reports a commitment or obligation to a venture capital fund that includes admin expenses, the admin expenses should be reported separately. Another true false, guys. This one might be a little harder, but you have two choices. 50%, you're bound to get it right. All right, I'm gonna end this poll so we can get out of here, guys. It's getting late on the East Coast. All right, ending the poll. I'm sharing the results. And the answer is true. And most of you got them. You did a good job. Now, if a jurisdiction makes a commitment of SSBCI funds to a VC fund, and a portion of those admin funds to be used for the VC funds, including VC fund operating expenses, the jurisdiction should report the administrative portion of the funds EOT for admin cost section of the quarterly report. I know it's a mouthful. Also, do not include admin expenses in the program total allocated funds expended, obligated, or transferred fields. That is important, guys. Also, I'm going to refer you to FAQ number 4 under section 8.I for more information. So I encourage you to do that. I know you get excited reading all those guidelines. I'm going to stop sharing on this one, and I'm going to go to question number 3. Okay, guys. Now, what should a jurisdiction do if it has an obligated loan that was previously reported and will not be funded or will not close? This one's a little harder. You have more choices. A, that's contact SSBCI to begin the unenrollment process. B, contact SSBCI to begin the unenrollment process and make an adjustment on the next quarterly report. Or C, make an adjustment on the next quarterly report. All right, I see results are coming in. There's still some movement, guys. But I'm going to end it and let's see what kind of results we get. All right. The correct answer is C. And I think yeah, a lot of you got it. And as I mentioned, or not me, but the rest of our team mentioned earlier, there are 3 acceptable justifications for adjusting prior quarter reported allocated funds EOT. And that's 1, removing an obligated loan or investment that's no longer expected to close. 2, correcting a clerical error, or C, as directed by SSBCI. Now, if an obligated loan is no longer expected to close, the jurisdiction should provide an explanation of the adjustment in the additional information section of the quarterly report. So that, just wanted to keep that in mind, guys. Now I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to go to the next question, which is number 4. Okay. Now, a jurisdiction should notify Treasury of any potential non-compliant use of SSBCI funds prior to taking any action, even if the transaction has not been reported to Treasury. True or false, guys? Giving you a moment, but you only have 2 choices, so that's a little easier. All right. Coming in. All right, I'm going to end. I'm going to share the results and see how we all did. Awesome. You guys rock. True is the answer. And a PJ may wish to unenroll a particular transaction or use admin expenses from its SSBCI program account if 1, the PJ or Treasury identifies a potentially non-compliant use of funds, or 2, the OIG identifies it. And that's for non-compliance or misuse that is not characterized as reckless or intentional. Also, please keep in mind, guys, Treasury's written approval is needed for unenrollment and replenishment. Don't go rogue on us, guys. Please wait for that written approval. Also, please note that Treasury's approval of this process does not preclude the OIG from conducting its own review. You guys know that. I have to tell you. Right. All right, I'm going to stop sharing and we're going to go to the next question, which is fun. And I'm launching it here. Now, the participating jurisdictions should report the amount budgeted committed to pay the contracted entity blank. And their choices are A, over the life of the program, B, for the current reporting period, or C, by tranche. Okay, guys, this is a harder one. This is definitely a harder one. Give me a little time. Yeah. Okay, we're almost done. So let me end this poll very soon. Let's see how you guys all did. I just ended. I'm going to share the results. The correct answer is A, over the life of the program. And a lot of you got it. Like I said, that was a tough one. And now PJ should report the budgeted or committed amount for each contracted entity over the life of the program. Okay, so that is not too complicated. Now we have to go to the next question, which is number 6. Let me stop sharing here. Okay, last question, guys, and then you're free. Okay, there we are. For purposes of the reporting portal, how many users within an quote authorized representative role can a participating jurisdiction have? Now, I know we've heard that. I heard Jay say it and Sue as well, I think. So, and I think you're going to like this answer. You know, is it A? Is it only 1 user? Is it B, up to 5 users in the portal with the authorized representative role? Or C, the jurisdiction can add as many users in the portal with an authorized representative as desired? We gave you a hint because this is like a really good answer. All right, I'm going to end the poll. Share the results. The answer is C. The jurisdiction can add as many users as desired. So that's a good answer. Now I've got some notes here. Now jurisdictions can designate as many users as desired for purposes of SSBCI reporting. However, remember this, new users will have to complete ID.me verification, okay? And new users should be added to the account before completing ID.me, okay? Now, as a point of clarification, we want to point out that this authorized representative role for reporting is a role in the SSBCI reporting reporting portal that is different from the authorized representative in the allocation agreement. Okay, keep that in mind, guys. There's only like 1 person signing that allocation agreement. So in the context of the allocation agreement, a jurisdiction's authorized representative is the official with the authority to sign the allocation agreement. In contrast, the reporting portal user with the authorized representative, he's authorized or she's authorized to access and submit reports on behalf of the jurisdiction. And guys, this is all I have. You guys did great, and I am going to turn it back over.
Thank you, Karen. Appreciate that great presentation.